Super Mario Bros. 2 USA, Part 6, and it's another desert level. They must have thought the idea was so good they did it twice. And every other time after that. But, it's just, they must have a lot of ideas with this desert level thing. To do it twice. And not only that, the end boss here in World 6 is Mouser again.
Was he in the final boss of World 2?
I believe so, yeah. They really just recycled World 2, just did more things different.
They ran out of ideas.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So, if you really like Desert Lovers, well, here you go again. If not, we're watching more sand and quicksand traps.
I forget, you can die by being sinked into the
Yeah, it's
sand.
kind of like a bottomless pit syndrome. Except for you can
Jump out.
keep jumping as fast as you possibly could. But the main problem is that you can run into enemies that could take you out.
You die a lot here?
Oh yeah, this is no real big surprise that I died a lot here. In fact, I think I just jumped from 4 lives to 2 just coming in here.
With 5 lives too.
I thought it was 4.
He did that weird glitching into a wall thing.
Yeah, I don't know how that happens. The pots I'm going to is the correct pots you need to get to. Oh, well, maybe not that one. Okay, I lied. That wasn't the right pot. Don't go in that first pot I go into. But there is a pot you need to go in here to get a key, I believe.
Can you go into every single one or some or only certain ones?
I think you can only go into certain ones. But there is certain ones, just like I said, what you saw when I first got was nothing but vegetable. I do think you can do like I think like a health restore in some areas, and if not, life maybe. Yeah, just throw the key. Phantos won't get you. Just recover my health before going through the door. Head through the door.
If you let go of a key, do you have a certain amount of time to pick it up again?
No, it's just but I think if you walk off screen, it disappears. Now, another fight with a green birdo.
You're gonna trap him?
Yeah, this one's a lot easier than the one in the previous part because they give you more than one of them.
Weird things.
Yeah, to make this fight a little easier. So this one is not as difficult as the previous one. Now we're heading into 6-2, which starts in the cave, but I won't be too surprised. The item I got that earlier in the first part, and I got another bomb. Is a randomizer, which gives you, a bomb, a heart, or a life, or a star. Now this one here is quite tricky because you have to stand on these bird things, but you gotta know when to jump off. Because they can carry you to the screen, but you have to jump off to another bird. Like right here, I gotta jump off, but I gotta get onto another bird here a little later on, I believe, to get to the end point. And so this year, it will take some time to, here take a lot of practice to get used to when to jump on certain enemies and what not to. Yeah, and it's another green birdo. Like I said, they really recycle a lot of things in World 6. And like the previous part, majority of this part is World 6-2.
Did you do 2 hits with that big shy guy?
I wasn't even looking. I know I threw the shy guy, but I kind of turned away for a second. But yeah, the rest of this part is 6-3. Like I said, it's longer than anything else, and it comes with a boss battle. Like I mentioned before, it's just Mauser again. This is the World 6 is, World 5 was pretty much whatever they had left, they just threw it in there. World 6 is just recycled whatever they threw at you before. As in, probably to show you probably explain to show you what you've learned along the way, but if you ask me, it's just, they ran out of ideas and they kind of just throw maybe whatever design choices they probably had from the desert level that didn't make the cut, just be put in here. In fact, that's probably what I say for about 5, World 5, 6. Worlds 5 and 6, it's just basically whatever ideas they probably had at the time. And they probably thought, you know what, whatever we said no to on the previous levels, we'll just put it in 5 and 6. 7, I believe it's just a gauntlet. And 7-2 is pretty much your final. So World 6 to me is not too interesting because it's just, to me, it's like a desert / cave area that didn't make the final cut until at this point now. If you see me pausing, it's because I probably went to go do something, but I probably edited it out. Now I believe this here there's a pattern. Let's see. I don't know. I try to get it closer because I think you have to get it as close as you possibly can to. There is a pattern that you need to go through certain places and holes to get. I think there's what I'm trying to get is another mushroom for another heart. Is what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Can you take a warp pipe if you're in this weird limbo?
Yeah, but
place?
you have to place it on that. You see that little pot right there on the left? It takes you to warp places like in the original Mario. I don't know what I'm doing.
I think you had to place the bombs to the right and blow up that wall.
I get around somehow, so I guess I'm gonna see what I'm doing here. This is a little area, but I'm not sure.
What is that thing? What is it? What? I don't ever remember this thing being a thing.
I don't remember this in the original either. It seems like it's just a little live thing to do, but that is kind of quite weird. Hey, you don't even remember doing this. For something so weird, I probably would have remembered. But luckily, bombs do reset just in case if you do screw up, so that's a good thing because that could have been a dead game. If you screw up, I guess that's a good compilation just in case if you did screw up.
Nintendo tends to not do that. If you mess up one thing, you have to start over again.
Yeah.
Nintendo doesn't really do that.
Do that a whole lot. Every once in a while, I think you probably find something. They're not perfect. What did I do?
I'll hit you when you record this.
Yeah, we're climbing up vines. It's not very too interesting. Yeah, at least we got out of that desert.
And now we're in the sky.
Oh yeah. It's like I said, this looks like some whatever ideas that got turned down in previous levels came back in full here. That's what I classify this area. Yeah, I missed. Now, what do we have up here? And I fell right off. I grabbed the acorn. It's just too bad I'm not trying to collect any of it.
The acorn?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said acorn. They said egg.
Acorn.
Wait, where'd you grab that?
Ooh, boy. Come on. Come on. There you go.
It was not that hard.
You know what? I think that's happened before. If I remember an early part. For whatever reason, for you to climb up to the vines, you hit the up button to grab onto it. It's not that hard. But I think in a previous world, I had a hard time getting up onto the vine, even though I'm hitting the right button. And for whatever reason, it wouldn't work. And after it didn't change anything, it kind of worked after a while. And that happened. It happened once before, where I try to just go up and just, because it's not like you hit A to hold on, or B or hold on. You just hit the up and you just keep on holding up. I think it's just you have to be very, very specific where you're at times. Which is why I prefer Peach, because Peach can kind of hover to help you land a little bit better. Oh boy, another Birdo. At least it's red this time. Yeah, because if it was green, then yeah, there would have been no way you could have beaten this if it was green. Second shot.
And that's not even it. That's not even the final boss of this level.
Nope. The final boss in this level is Mouser. Once again. Oh my god, that was a cheap shot. Anyway, it's the same strategy how you beat him the first time. And the second time, I believe. I think you fight Mouser 3 times.
Do you?
I believe so. In the original Japanese version, I think you only found him twice. But in the American version, I think we got rid of Sparky. You fought him 3 times.
Just move over to the left a little bit, Christopher. You throw him at the same spot. You're standing.
Not really. It changes. You see.
A little bit.
Yeah, but at least I'm not getting. It's a spot where I'm not getting blown up at. That's the reason why I'm probably sticking there. And if he's sticking on that right corner, he will always run into that right corner. No matter how you catch that bomb, you always get that right corner. And that is the end of World 6.